Well, guys, we need to talk about a very, very serious topic here in 2023. Actually, kind of going back to 2022. And it's very, very disturbing, guys, because young people are starting to just collapse. And in some cases, they're even dying. Now, of course, if you actually been watching the sports channel where I actually covered Damar Hamlin, he suffered cardiac arrest on the field. He's 24 years old. However, he lived. He's actually at home now, been discharged from the hospital, so he is on the mend. But yesterday also, we found out that Lisa Marie Presley actually passed away. Now, she was 54 years old, but she suffered cardiac arrest. She's not young. And actually, if you look at her at the Golden Globes, she really didn't look that great. I don't know what was actually going on with her, but she passed away. But there is, folks, a disturbing trend of young people just collapsing and in some cases dying. Now, I don't want to speculate per se. I know you guys have questions, and I know that you guys actually are going to leave some comments on this. But look at this, guys. High school senior dies after suffering heart attack at school, officials say. Jordan Brister died unexpectedly from cardiac arrest at school. This stuff is not normal. I know this stuff does happen. But the disturbing trend out there of young people in the last year is eye-opening, guys. I cannot deny what my eyes seeing. This is disturbing. It says here, officials in Las Vegas say student died after he unexpectedly suffered cardiac arrest while at school. According to a post from Amplus Academy, the student was identified as senior Jordan Brister. And they did set up a GoFundMe, but it says a GoFundMe shared by the school said Brister suddenly and unexpectedly suffered a cardiac arrest while at school with no explanation as to why. In a statement, Amplus Academy said Brister experienced cardiac arrest while at school on January 3rd. According to the school staff, provided Jordan with emergency medical attention until paramedics arrived and transported him to Southern Hills Hospital. Amplus Academy's statement continued by saying, despite the efforts of first responders and the medical team at the hospital, Jordan passed away this Sunday. A high school senior. So what was he, 17, 18 years old? Yeah, but we got more here, guys. Now, I could have put this on the sports channel, and I believe this is the video Rose is actually thinking about making over there. Look at this. 18-year-old SAS athlete unexpectedly died. Theo Gibbs, 18, died suddenly in his sleep at his family's Regina home on December 30th. All this stuff we're talking about, guys, is within the last few weeks. Gibbs began his baseball career at the Saskatchewan Premier Baseball League's Regina White Sox before going to Martin Sports Academy and the Regina Red Sox Academy. Gibbs played collegiate baseball at the Lassen Community College in Susanville, California, and was home for the holidays and rehabilitation. In June, Gibbs committed to LCC after graduating from the Martin baseball program. However, he suffered a shoulder issue at LLC and returned to Regina to recover. In January, Gibbs was headed back to the LCC baseball team. LCC's baseball coach, Frank Avila, released a statement about Gibbs' passing. Quote, "Our baseball program is heartbroken by the passing of Theo Gibbs," said Avila. "We send our prayers and wish his family comfort, peace, and strength as they mourn the loss of their oldest son. Throughout our brief time, Theo's smile and energy was infectious." Another one, guys. Another one. Also, I did cover this one here on the sports channel. Air Force Academy cadet dies suddenly We're hearing that term a lot, folks, while walking to class. And this guy right here kind of hits a bit closer to home for me. He's from Lake Charles, Louisiana. I actually lived in Lake Charles, and I went to college there. A cadet at the Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado, died after suffering a sudden medical emergency while he was heading to class Monday, the Service Academy announced. Cadet 3rd Class Hunter Brown of Lake Charles, Louisiana, died after he experienced a medical emergency while leaving his dormitory for class, according to a Tuesday evening news release from the Academy. The sophomore was 21 years old. I mean, you got young people here just sleeping or just walking. They're not even doing anything strenuous, really. I mean, this is just, you got to step back and really think about this. You have to step back and really think about this stuff. Also, I talked about a basketball player in a game. Young guy in college. He wasn't even touched. He just dropped down on the court. Now, in his case, he didn't actually lose consciousness, and he was actually able to sit on the bench and watch the rest of the game. But still another case of a young person collapsing. Look at this. More disturbing reports emerge of young athletes collapsing, dying suddenly. A teenage girl has become the latest young person to suddenly collapse and die in the middle of a sporting event. It's just one of many disturbing headlines involving sudden death among young people, often involving heart incidents among athletes in their prime. Ashari Hughes, only 16 years old, was in the middle of playing flag football, a game she loved, when she started experiencing chest problems, a family member told KVVU TV. She went to the sidelines to rest, but then collapsed. Ashari was hospitalized and died later that night. The cause and manner of death have still not been determined. Yeah. So, and I believe this story is from, a few days ago, pretty much, on the 9th. But it does say here, a family member said that the young girl had been having heart problems and was seeing a cardiologist, but she was previously cleared by a doctor to play the sport. And they talk about the cadet that actually passed away that we just talked about. They talked about the Old Dominion basketball player here too that I made a video on. I mean, this is very, very disturbing here, guys. And this article actually goes into some stuff we can't really dive in here on YouTube. I'm not even going to say it, but I want you guys just to kind of think about this. This is not normal, really. This is not normal. I mean, this trend, mostly, young athletes, and, when you're an athlete, usually you're going to be eating right. You're going to be in good shape. You're going to be in a good cardiovascular condition. But this is still happening, guys. And it's disturbing. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll catch you next time.